So the Los Angeles Rams have gone from being Super Bowl winners to now being third in the NFC West behind both the Seahawks, who are in first place at 6-3, and the 49ers at 4-4, with the Rams sitting now at third at 3-5 after losing to Tom Brady, who came back final moments of the game and did what Tom Brady does best, win games in big moments, big situations, which now has the Rams sitting in a very, very unfortunate situation. And when we look at this Rams team overall, I think the biggest issue and the biggest change from last year to this year, clearly there's lots of different things that happened from last season, but when you look at this offensive line, every single injury that has happened here, and you look at just how poorly this offensive line has played, I mean, it's tough to be Matthew Stafford when you're getting sacked every single play. I mean, not every single play, but when you're getting sacked at one of the highest rates in the NFL, it's hard to be successful and put up points on offense. If we take a look at this Rams offensive line, so far this season, they are the 29th ranked offensive line when it comes to sacks allowed per game, allowing 3.5 sacks per game. According to PFF, they are the 29th graded pass blocking unit in the NFL and the 32nd graded run blocking unit in the NFL. And if we look specifically at this game against the Buccaneers, left guard Bobby Evans allowed 6 pressures and 3 sacks in that game. So Matthew Stafford has, because I think partly due to this offensive line struggling as they have, mostly due to injuries, Matthew Stafford has gone from last year throwing 41 touchdowns, 17 interceptions, to so far this year throwing 8 touchdowns and 8 interceptions, and he's currently has, if his passer rating stays where it is right now, it's his lowest since 2013. So things have really shifted for the Los Angeles Rams, being on the top of the world after winning the Super Bowl, in the past year, to now, losing some big key pieces. Odell, of course, gone. Who knows where he's going to go. A few other players, Whitworth gone as well. Von Miller gone to the Bills. Lots of big pieces that have left that, that contributed to the win last year with the Rams going all in, trading those picks away. It worked for the Rams, but now they're sitting here in a very tough situation. If we take a look at their overall offense right now, they're the 29th ranked scoring offense in the NFL, averaging 6.4 points per game. And I'm a Packers fan, as most of you guys know. They've played worse on offense than the Packers, which is hard to believe. Because I think when you look at the Rams offense, they still have Cooper Kupp, who is still producing at a high level. But then you look at the addition of Allen Robinson. I thought he would go in there and have one of the best years of his career, just because when you look at his past, I thought that Matthew Stafford would be the best QB he's had, but Allen Robinson has not been very successful. He's averaging like 30 or 31 yards per game so far this year. If you take a look at their rushing offense, they're the 31st ranked rushing offense in the NFL. So it's been a very tough year for the Rams overall. It continued this past week against the Buccaneers, who were facing off against a Buccaneers team that has been struggling. And that game was pretty close the majority of the day. A pretty boring game overall. Very close defensive battle. Both offenses really struggled all game. But in the end, Tom Brady in the final minute comes in and is able to move the ball against the Rams defense and comes up with a win. And I want to take a look here at a Jalen Ramsey comment about what he had to say about this Rams offense after the game. So here we have it, the quote. It says here from Jalen Ramsey, "The defense should not have had to go back on the field. Simple. Got to have some dogs who are going to go get it. We shouldn't come to the sideline after a big stop like that, and our coaches or the other side or whoever telling us, we're going to need to have y'all one more time. We're going to need y'all one more time. Like, what the blank? We just made a big stop. Turnover on downs. Wait a minute. And some change left and no timeouts for nobody. Got to have some dogs who are like, man, blank all that. We are going to end this game right now. Good stop. We're going to end the game for y'all. We got to play off each other in that sense. You know what I mean? That's what I mean by we should not have had to go out there. It is what it is. It ain't the first time that this has happened. This has happened multiple times this year, really. And then blank. All right, so Jalen Ramsey basically calling out this Rams offense, saying we shouldn't have to go back on the field. And when we look at that game against the Buccaneers, the Rams defense played a very good game the majority of the day. But of course, the final series, Tom Brady moves the ball at will against the Rams defense. And Jalen Ramsey is basically saying, if you guys would have gotten that first down and been able to, basically run the time off the clock, we wouldn't have needed to go out there and play defense. So he's sort of passing the blame to the offense, which I partly understand. But at the same time, I'm curious to hear what you guys think about Jalen Ramsey calling out the offense basically as he did. What do you guys think? Do you think he should have done that? Should he not have done that? But clearly it sort of shows the issues currently going on in Los Angeles right now for a team that was on the top of the world, not too long ago. But still, the Rams won the Super Bowl last year, so even if you got, the Rams have struggled the rest of this year, I think it's still worth it when you get a Super Bowl to trade picks away. If it ends in the Super Bowl, I feel like it's, well, you did your job. You did what you wanted to do. But now the Rams have to figure out what they want to do moving forward. So thank you so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe for more NFL content. And I'll see you guys next time.